The base, Ghana first. The base, Ghana first. The base, job for the youth. The base has come to stay. The third force is here. And Ghana first. When you talk about the base, you talk about fighting corruption. You talk
na bwana ono no wa ewura mu wa ye frɛ no abo osono no kora no o wa adwene kyɛ nipa na mudi na tia mo so na ye MPP no osono na ankasa no the sono proper no honorable Kennedy Agyapong, and that is a fact. And no na mo mpesa mo bati a me de maka kyerɛ mo Kennedy Agyapong can never na bwana ono no wa ewura mu wa ye frɛ no talk
about fighting unemployment. You talk the base, Ghana first. The base, job for the youth. The base has come to stay. The third force is here. And Ghana first. When you talk about the base, you talk about fighting corruption. You talk about fighting unemployment. You talk about industrialization. Building industries. And until the base number. The base no a man for MPP and a man for NDC. The base is coming for Ghana. Just like Ghana first ye the Ghana and the D nimu kai. Inti obi biara or drain Ghana home or drain in my home. Or pese Ghana tumpong or pese Ghana any because he didn't for the past 33 years. Two parties and a ruling Ghana. Just a way kwana way aba. MPP NDC, MPP NDC, MPP NDC. The base is here to break that. Yes, enough is enough. We've had enough of MPP NDC. Obi aba corruption na eno na ekoso. Unemployment no, chese enkosi baby a yankate so baby ejina na wa na ejina. Nobody talks about industrialization. This is why I love Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Jobs, jobs, jobs. Youth need bread. Enkofo akọ school. Most of them go school kwaje certificate. Omako akwaje. Where are the jobs? Jobs anyway. This is why the base is here. And see no you be a wo dream Ghana ho, wo dream wo man ho, pese wo se Ghana ko nanim. Wo pese che Ghana ye citizens ye wo ha yen. Wo dream wo man ho na wo de Ghana eba first. Any na me come for the base amount. Come enjoy the base. Let's make it happen. The third force is here. The base is the third force. Yempeni phone na omoda the base anono. E hold the press conference. The base naba. The base is not here for NDC. The base is not here for MPP. The base is here for Ghana. It's a third force. Enough of the MPP NDC. The base is here to stay. Now, before you feel I'm talking too much, the base.
The base. Job for the youth.
That can mama Russia. That will see you by. La framework behind me for Agyapong Benti. And it's and then yeah, Danny, the entire Yati, the base, no. The entire to know, and then they died in Algeria. The three say, yeah, your cousin maker, a tossing nine, our garden. If you be a Sammy sending, I have grosso crow. The could you look at and then Ghana. NDC, NDP. As you remember, party see me now, and nearby says a Ghana, young. And as a cost of Ghana, no. January was a can't a black tear and the Mabawa, and near my dog was sent on money and the power. The January upper. The Queen Mirina, or one dear Ramo, ever, some of the year be far. Corruption. Yeah, a young pa, dear, our Ghana, or Munoye. A rat and my power, Mao, Windy, in our own year, yeah. I say, if you nearby has almost a dying near, quite almost in a quite almost now to be in the it's so turn out. Rich, card in the two children at the blue. In I felt not airports. As of Ghana, parties will be an edition. You need you from the na sa okofa NPP anase NDC to set obonsam ana ana o choose who ba obonsam ye afunu mo nso ye se no ade etemo ya na ntimi nkoso se ya na mra so sensa tefra wi ase no na tue dane esisa no aluti na ye the base eno ba ba ya third force anase ku etoso yensa ya hemba na ba ba ji afunka ne wo ni nyina so na de pa abra o mangana yes the base no ya Ghana for na akin enya NPP for na enya NDC for the mo Ghana for Ghana da o makoma so yes wona o do lukren wona o hia atentene wona pepe yo ewo mo abrabo wona discipline ewo mo ho na fe apafo wona o do se o man no betu ko kanga mranten mabawa ya we ya da action Ghana no omo ye da o makoma so o mbehwe hawe omo kwa na ehia o ase ewo the place everything say what we say ya part ya idea so what part we look at let's say we need choice ya tafra here say tua dane obi a we say that's why the fear what twin best san it will be ya fear what twin can oh why corrupt why you say the 2 year the amount no so about that no full so fire no be akwaso go no we the fear what san no so about no why no over the Ghana Yasawa, no Yama say at 9, who be any no Masachi Jabber. And says that was say, I looked it and I say, you want your Tosumi and Sandia, now choice up. Or to Musa, Tefraria, you know, I feel this is the one. I looked it, sad, I got to be a baby, yes, to the place, and a baby in La Soie, and you how many, sir, and this. Go everyone. Yeah, it will be in this one. I can revolution you be on to choose. That's what you
NPP again on my year. Ah, satisfying ye. Obiaba ye bika. Obiaba no kwa ye bika. Se the year share no nya and no moye my obiaba di ne de no ko. Nobody puts Ghana first. Obiaba chese ne de e no be pre akọ. Eno na wo se ye biebie ye ni wo ho. Eno na wo se emra so se ye be biebie ye ni wo ho ni ye hu nyema bi. The base is going to be the competition for these two parties. The third force. And it has come to stay. Into any youth, any just obia or joining my timemoni bia or joining my whole person Ghana, etum pongana ni nebe ye krabeshano on joining the base. The base we don't serve political party bia Ghana first, and only a slogan. Ghana first. So join the base now. And let's make it happen. We're not joking. We're not joking. Enough is enough. Bisa ho se enkosi da ben. Enkosi da ben. Enkosi da ben ebe ko na NDC MPP. NDC ba na NDC ayese. Na na MPP, MPP so ba na MPP so ba ye kra se na say. Enough is enough. Emra so say be bie ni politics Ghana enye for MPP, Ghana enye for NDC. Yes. The base in ye dream Ghana ho ye dream ye my ho. We are there to make it happen. Ye pese Ghana etumpon na ye krabehwe. Nti we youth. That's how we dream one my ho. They can foot the base amount. And it has come to stay Ghana first. Yes. The base enye for care supporters. It's not just for connected family. Anyone who is more concerned about Ghana, want to see Ghana grow, can join the base. Into obi obeka say na can supporters nkwa na the base. No. If you care about Ghana, you are youth, you believe in the vision of Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, you can join the base. You got me? And the base has come to stay. Yeni problem. We're not joking. So let's come together. Let's come together. If you care about Ghana, you want to see Ghana grow, let's come together and let's make it happen. the PhD policy, and on the they call patriotism, honesty, and discipline. Aye, it is all the woman, bra, beka ya ho, ni push the base agenda no. And you are going to be proud of yourself. Or be proud of yourself, so what joining the base. Because we are going to make Ghana proud. You make Ghana you proud. You'll be proud, say we are Ghanaian, because Ghana, we are going to make it happen. Subscribe. You'll be proud of yourself. Subscribe to this channel. We're not joking, like I'm saying, we're not joking. The base has come to stay in Ghana first. Subscribe and like for more. Rebecca some more after the base in it. Just say anything the way forward, how we intend to bring the heat on them. Subscribe. See you in my next video, okay?
Asem. Ya mani nasako. Yan kamfi asem. Yan yinenim. Election 2024. Me maka. Me mistakes in there. Me yusuntia mini be ya juma. Ha. Mumu binum no. Amudi obiachi na say on eba be ma ya juma no. Nanu onu ani station. Ejuma efo nko obia ya juma 15 years. Enie. Or 1,500. Na juma efo nyina resign. Oh, I know be say, hey, on the train nipa me obi atoka mama. Ka kura wata mama e Land Cruiser on tobi maneba. Because ne babia no use Land Cruiser. No makofa ka be free social media. On the Land Cruiser we ma bronye na bronye kanasem Land Cruiser on tobi maneba. Because obi oni ma bronye bia me I don't use Land Cruiser. So you so Tundra, meme you so tundra ye papa chain ne de no. Nti ye da ono to tundra fundam na meme te tundra papa mo. How possible? Dabio, sani tundra Korea for tundra na otim no. Ah mo ti social media say me ono ama me kan oti Korea for tundra mo. Meme te tundra papa mo. Nti how possible? Ne baba na te tundra mo. Ma buan krofo enura ya nipa mienu. I resign free wadwuma omukọ ye nya adwuma biem next month so binum be resign omunya adwuma biem and the media station na wo fine ye media station en fa metake te se ne 5 months in yenu mo de take MPP station ni na ekro no eno na kire se MPP no wa hoden. And it'll be to annoy, and I bring you ungrateful. Me, slow be at the edo. Now, me would the trogums when I'm in a betriaka. Me, obina to me, dean say, I bring ye, or here needs stubborn proud, because me, ya beggar. Now, me, slow, me, slow, dear, some are doing yajuma. Me, my boy, me, slow, dear, my doing yajuma. Obina to me, dean say, I bring ye, or here needs stubborn proud. Na me mansre na akofo ade adwuma me ye ma na ado danko akofo ado not on a single day and me masre na de da Dr. Mahmoud Baumia not on a single day and me ma bronya masre na de da. How much more a talkative nam kwa no I don't have that time na ma yesay obi nipa wa boa why you ungrateful to him kofo ni ma wonye obia and so the kofo to fam edidi na tem anti katra won kura ne say so mo ka ungrateful asem de omo nso nan fa dwanhoma mo nane emfa nko kofo fie na kopa na chew because kofo made you who you are today. Tony ma me kachiro na nado dan kwa akofo ado so besesa so awo so maboa nipa madabia yenhu omo di wachi 2023 yewie campaign hwan wa pagan hwan wa sesa ska ma na yeyi eno ne ye kan wa se ye ma nse kuo no Ye nim nkrofo a o ma bie stations ya. Omo de ye kuo na adwuma. Kodo Aponkroma kwa Eastern Region station adwuma eye. Ukwa German South. Honorable ya Afuni station. Or the year Juma the chair MPP, the whole of 2024. Jingra free. Free. Wanyiska. Honorable Kwasiami Sunyan is. Opia was Sunyan Crumbia Bedia dance here. A Juma station no. Yama MPP amanyo ko besine. And then a trust obi wa commandema MPP. Honorable Ignatius Bafo we are service radio. Honorable Ami Adiane Nimdia radio. And honorable Bafo we are the service radio. Any other stations here. Womo sympathize with MPP. Womo di year Juma. Na ye kwa internal elections. No be sorry. And about 2023 and 2022 ye nyina nim ahokyere baaye and this for say nya nokreda but now year 2025 wo mo aba di to mu say Russia Ukraine war no e the problem baaye na ye nokre because at that time no wo ma detraji to me awie nti ase so mbeka nokre ne ye nya internal saboteur no wakwa gina ho se baomia Afrene say only $800 million na onya abato no ko na baomia oba be di president abeton Ghana na baomia obedi president ya obeton Ghana tika $800 million if the whole state the whole country if the whole country etimi kwa IMF akwaje bosia $1 billion dia on my money nyina yetimi kwa manone akwaje bosia $1 billion see the baba your money ya e ba ne say na ba akofo wo se wanya sika $800 million because wo na ho ofe into the baba brabo say die contest ne ko asem no wa wonim say nye nokore but made through their say MPP into kan ye no 2024 lessons MPP for na me da say make mistakes in here nobody should try calling me say duru say internal sabotage no me ka o masema nobody me nyi twin ye adoa and wonim say the me sit here me I don't fear gaba no south we are seeing answer no we na ekita me na me sorry me ejimi fo ntimi me bisa ejimi fo questions because the 2022 na kasem MPP lost the election in 2022 because was in Nanado amamu onye yate and in 2022 no because Nanado there na nimra de enti nanka on siki re-election bia te se ne ebinum pese yi enkrofo bi o mani brade no wo mo petetem because Ghana omo kwa na omo ho ofe wo mo ne sonwa nti omo ne kotetem eyeye ndc mu no ono achi nyansa ni bia ni ho e de so ono kwa ne conference eyeye yate but in 2022 no Nanado dan kwa akofo ado onko election bia so if that was the case there why na ye presidential candidate here because enkrofo ba bonten a outside gentility won't cry. Say man for wa bontini hunsa omu ye nipa papa. Mun kwa their various offices. Na mun misa won kwafo ye no omu ye adwuma. Na me no officer me call bi station kokko kasa. Officer nipa ne na hwe me. Eye me na me ma hu me ho so hwe. Eye me ma branya na ma hu me ho so hwe na ma bo me din ho ban na me de nam. Obi station there some kokoye party aduma. And you believe send pana to V8 am no to be man ba. E wo dis asem ndi. Wata me nana se in law. Obi chawade ne se wo nana se a. E kire se wo accept gift no. Enti mon kan kire nipa kro ne se. Wo se wato V8 am me. Wato tundra mame wato we ama wato amon kan kense me nana se enti me nana se no or every right to revoke the gift That is the law. Oh man, a lawyer for no educating say, I am saying on this platform, say I'm person on what to car mammy. Me family quants what catch them say.
Meeting. It will be.
Kana the so-called kana me we also dear mammy no. Me nana see. And to only voku, non-fa document in a magic. Number 2, me sanaka say, so be tawa dear. Under the income tax, about your property, and under the income tax law, no, as a South give tax. And to me, Manatias, yes, say, and then say, Nana Sintino give taxes so mean try, and to unfair particulars, and come via the GR for Ghana Revenue Authority for no magic can and I yanchime say, Obiama me can and give tax near yanchime. Na so timi to VAT mammy on to be man and manam. Min panumbra. Me quacosre wadi. Na dientina o frame sa bronya de. Omo ba hanyina no ono ne bunu o misao hwe. Uko jina nipa mu a because wo de aye MPP for panfo nyina because one man for who say wo de o sika. Enti wo ne obi nya asema wo so da ne kra me ma wo say wo boa. What the young crowd they can't challenge you. I will challenge you. The man say Kuanunko. Nano. One voice number 3, my radio.
Yabeka Momati. Samu Pepawa. Ghana for say. Mudi Agyapong ba. Yabetua Mamo. Musa Kwakwemfia 9th young or tribute. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that? Mama Yantiania a form worker. Mommy Yantiania Ghana worker. I saw it there, I'm woman Kasai. A county. I saw it there, I'm woman Kroma Batuano, a transform Kasai. If it's on Kaya, 1 year. I say someone here, Mobajimu Jajireje. Any Aji Jajireje. Oh, campaign, Abayet the papa.
MPP for someone. Yakase Obi can send the say MPP, Amunti and ye. I saw it down now, Mijinano, Wamukra Kasai. Meaning say. Wamu kwa school ma muntiminyi certificate kurasa multi language interpretation. Meaning say a Christopher to abatia yewrabaumia nti a Christopher empebaumia ampipi for empenfo amuwofie no. Me ka kire mo say voice we. Enyama na mebo me bo akire mo na mo 2028 no enipa no was starting say MPP. Na monko bo na baso. Monkwa bona baso. And now, I saw for now of free as ye, Edisika Paul Macho Ninano. Ye, number for normal. I have a national character. I feel when ye catch la musika. Ye would about me at their support to MPP. But oye panini. Tiantiane morase. Tiantiane morase. Or trefanable. And so was spending sikate no biawo MPP who this year. Last year, sir.
Yes, you could get it. Now, you are not telling you no MPP Mundi. And you are to signal at your mom. Or my temu woman, yes, and who know Budina. And your Santa Regional Visa, your Muson Hoduno, or Mamma.
Then the base was Santa region.
Now, Jomuya, and then, as a part in Collidim, acquire Dimper Vatama, as I do General Secretary. I do General Secretary. They get the party and you could move picky and this for the enemy. I said, you got here, no, a former MP, Obedi General Secretary, Obedi National Chairman, and they were quite back. Every president to cry a day, Eddie. And you feel answer, and your brother, which was such a Mokatana. Yes, you ready or to blow. You should feel answer, no Sukaka. A time, a fee, a yang. Yeah, abroya ni untimu ya party no. Enyan. Abraho. Edu ba bia na eya kwa se udi party na chiko etan. Twankwa wei Dr. Mwakohene Asante Regional Minister. Enkwa ni na form adia adibuo kasade egu ye party eji ehuri. Yehuri. Ujati ni eja makwa asokonoma abronje. Sokonoma untimi. As a party no omna eyomodia. Na we regional chairman who support obi. Party constitution no e kan ho asem. We regional executive member who need right is question who could declare support to Agyapong obi. Which I say na wa betina be ka say yenyu discipline committee recommend say yenyu obi e wo adwuma no no. We regional chairman ye adwuma no no. E wo adwuma no no. And a party in Penifona so quiet party by Yatiwa, I almost say, and Yamahe.
Say, make I say partner issue statements out of the disciplinary committee, say, now so by Nippon cry, Abronia, this is not the first time.
I am Penifona, and all this house of Muno. I am me, madam for Panono, but the other party called your massa. I get pressure. Minuka say, me buy. I'm not checking my pressure 222. Eja bibia mi kodi boni bia party ya na mega bitimi na samu papa bi mo maami bi ka ho ene yekekere MPP a ka di omu ye omu nye ye nye ye wo fa mo ja bobo omu tuo akwa omu ye da ye na angel ye da ye na uti ase omu nya sanse munu na obuten kra ho na omu didi no the party ni enya leader eti de kufo kofi die wo party enie Hakma wosu agimai mu party any Makmanu o party abedi na chairman any a obi aka na no atuma se kwadu ma afọ mienu we egukue eye na mu wia mo sa be kase Ghana fo anto abama ho mo anya agya mu ye ne se ne ekodi sa na be ye Nyankopon so mfa ncha mu ta se be nye one party state ewo Ghana ha mo abudi ani mu na mo yesal Nyankopon fa ncha mu da se du kwatia enya sasa bi wo ya ndisi nti onum nyansa efie nyansa enya brofo angel ye be tell radio so ekeka brofo akase enya noa efie nyansa enu bi na atiese MPP ya ni bi
efie nyansa ni obi executive sa enim panimfo a obobo mu din nya
senior e wo man ka di atu achi eni e wo mu an ka di atu achi eni utas ya ye din ya hwa mu sank ah iti kwa mi eni we obi en wo betima ka so mu nya de ho ye ya ko die kire na die mrantie mienu ya no MPP mu de ene ye to signal e dia ma omo ntemu omo nya sanse hunu na omo di na ene Central Region omo visa ye omo so hold no omo ma beto
then base wa Central Region
na yomu ye ya ene de as party ko leader nim akwa ya dim beni votama asabe du general secretary so abedu general secretary so le chat party ni enye kro mo pick NDC for die ni bi asedu gotia no ye former MP obedi general secretary obedi national chairman ene wakwaba be president cry dey abi eye fie nyansa enya brofo we so na omkotara wa na omkeka no yesi we di oti brofo ye nyusu fie nyansa no so kakra etan efi enyan ya aboya ni untimu ya pattern enyan araho edu ba bia na eya kwese udi party na chiko etan twankwa wei Dr. Mwakohene Asante Regional Minister enkwa ni na form adia adibuo kasade egu ye party eji yehuri ujati ni eja makwa asokonoma abronje sokonoma untimi as a party no omna eyomodia na we regional chairman who support obi party constitution no e ka ho asem we are regional executive member who need right is question who could declare support to Agyapong obi which I say na wa betina be ka say yenyu discipline committee recommend say yenyu obi eye wo adwuma no we are regional chairman eye wo adwuma no eye wo adwuma no and a party mpanyinfo na so koye frɛ party boy yɛte wɔ ayɛ hwɛ edi ɔmo sɛ kue edi ama yɛn
say me kai say party na issue statements how do be brave disciplinary committee be say nanso be nipa no kra abronya this is not the first time
ayɛ mpanyinfo na bi na ɛhyɛ ɛna ɔdi saa asɛm nu no ayɛ mpanyinfo me madam for pa no but the other party no kɔ deɛ masa ɛgya pressure me no kasa ya me ba hai I'm not checking my pressure 222 ɛgya bibia me kɔdi bɔne bia ɛyɛ party ya na mega bitimi na sa mo papa bi mo maami bi ka ho ɛne ɛhyehyɛ MPP a ka di ɔmo yɛ ɔmo nyɛ yɛn yɛ wɔ fa mo gya bobɔ ɔmo tuo akɔ ɔmo yɛ da yɛ na
Angel.
yɛ da yɛ na ucha se ɔmo nya sanse munu na ɔmo tenkra ho na ɔmo didi no the party ni ɛnya leader ɛti de kufo kofi die wo party ɛnie hakma wo sua gman mo party ɛni makmanu o party ya bedi na sha chairman ɛni a obi aka na no atuma se kwado ma afọ mienu we egukue ɛyɛ na mo wia mo sha be kase Ghana fo anto aba ma ho mo anya agya mo yɛ ne sɛ ne ekɔ die saa na bɛyɛ nyankopɔn so mfa ncha mo ta se benye one party state ɛwɔ Ghana ha mo di ani mu na mo yɛ sha nyankopɔn mfa ncha mo da se du kwatia enya sasa bi wo yɛ ndisi ninti onum nyansa efie nyansa enya brofo
Angel.
ye be tell radio so ekeka brofo akase enya noa efie nyansa enu bi na atiese MPP ya ni bi
efie nyansa ni
obi
executive sa ene mpanimfo a obobo omu din nya
senior e wo man ka di ato achi eni e wo mu an ka di ato achi eni utas ya ye din ya hwa mu sank ah iti kwa mienu we obi en wo betima ka so mu nya de ho ye
ended NPP presidential primary has dismissed social media claims suggesting he is breaking away from the party. This speculation follows his absence from the party's Thanksgiving service held on Sunday, February 15 at the University of Professional Studies after the January 31 presidential election. Now speaking to Channel 1 News, spokesperson for the Canada Agyapong campaign, Kwesi Kwarteng, explained that Canada Agyapong was out of Accra, which accounted for his absence at the event.
So Ken was out of town, but what is most important is that his commitment to the party remains unchanged, it remains unshaken, it remains unbroken, it remains unresolved. For me, that is the most important thing. I understand that this is the natural expectation of people to see him there, just like they expected President Akufo-Addo to be there, President Akufo to be there, Dr. Brian to be there. And all these people, unfortunately, were not there. So it is expected that as a key stakeholder and as a senior member of the party, people were expecting him. But he was genuinely out of town and could not be there. But like I indicated, he's still around. He's still a member of the party, and he will do everything possible to make sure that we unite as a party and build a formidable force. Oh, no, he's not breaking away from the party. I speak for him. I spoke for him, and I still speak for him. And I'm also a member of the Patriotic Party. And so, I mean, it won't be logically consistent for a member of the MPP to be speaking for somebody who has broken away from the party.
Political party dia and yet MPP and yet NDC what the money be Ghana ni bia enti what can say momu animu bia no mo MPP party no ba dodo na so na nye de be any MPP party no enti the base there Ghana fo nyina de be dia na de e be hye wunkura no so e betumi a breaki sa record no ana say track record o say obi apia ontimi emerge to the top positions and also to mayor president ewo man no and say obi bia sinu awapia o base said the yehye de no eto da third force bia be pie no oba eno aso aba betia de bai aso ba de 16 regions ni ba bia we have
276 constituencies. The Piara, Yawa Juma, said your Baya, Ghana for the better bay, a better yase. Nayan Sam Subeto, Masu, Nami Busas and he said, Mobekaya, Yatua Baby, MPP now Casadona, Frimuno, percentage ya party in Yaya Plan and Yentimi M1 report, it is 38 point something percent, it is 41%. But MPP for you to about 42%. Now the question is, and the MPP before you now go to about it in a community 38. And the children will say, Ghanaians Nankasano, or my tired that there are 2 political parties, you know, and the third force will be about Ghanaians between the best!
The base.
Joy for the youth!
That can number of Asia, that will fit in their bike. The framework behind the Agyapong, and it's and then they are done. They try out Yati, they are very base. They try out, and then they are done in actually. If we say now, you can't report that a person like our Ghana. If you have some sending, I am also clear. If you look at Ghana and remember, what is the meaning now? And then by says a Ghana, and as a possible Ghana, here you are possible. And the black tier and the Mamma. I don't want to money and the power. Here you are. The great arena, or maybe number, ever, so may you be far corruption. That a little few Ghana or Muloy. The branch of the Mapa and Mao in our media, I feel, and nearby has almost. I don't almost feel like we are now to be in bed. We should not have to bring crowd in the country and bring them in our airport. As of Ghana, parties will be out there. We need the food will be our now, South of Frank and I said, we said, of the sun and up, and up, that meant to be for to say, the Minister said, sir, the Friday as yet, and fear that this is salon. I looked it and I yet the base. I look up by fair force, and I said, we are tossing me, sir. That now by benching and put up, we are all in our show. That did the cat number of my Ghana. The base, no, I have Ghana for an art. And I did before, and then before. They were Ghana for Ghana down my muscle. One of who dog the bread, one of near at the tenant, one hour, pay your a warm bravo, one hour discipline, a warm more. Now, apart from 1 hour, would dog set a man with the 2 points and come blanket my power. Yeah, we are dancing Ghana. Omo ye da ma kuma so o bebe ayo omo fa de nya o ase o this e ti na se wa we say ya part bi adia so o part bi ba e say we need choice dia e ta fa dia se e tua e dani obi a we say o pass wa e fe wo twi e be sisa you di bia e fe wo twi ni kan o wa e corrupt wa you say the tu dia ma no, we saw quite a lot of people who would be a few of you. Son, what was on that? Over the gun, I asked one of the ambassador and I who really are not actually. And as I tried to say, I don't think, and I had to say, you want the possibly in Sandia, now we'll try something. Tuesday, that's Friday afternoon, okay, if you want. I don't think, sir, I don't think you're not the best of the Baba in La Soie, America, and yeah, it will be in this one.
I'm not promoting NDC, but make a mistake.
Sir John Kanokwe, and NDC, why pan I'll be 65, 60, and now 50 something cry. On position a few people, me boy. Do my board soon I advise you. That means who experience and why you be that. Cause that board nano. Sorry, near appointing youth, young people, Now who's ya? No more director board ni you say. We and say, John, yet ye ba, Nkolawo, ye chunkro abem ye wofufu, na kokuraji position from Kufo time, busier time, would be post. No more da sugua. Kokensu and inside. Sir John, Mami Musa question we. I say we here pa. Is there MPP on? Ubet me actually brand tier pan 8 years. You raising Ukumasia. When you do me sika near the party no, yan sponsor will be me a sponsor. Businessman, but two tell me. Sure, Mama, you didn't know deal. Yes, would you Kumasia?
There's some target you or more uncle.
Me say, a collaben or a businessman. And now we want to do me party ni ba 8 years ya pejja ne se we ya man adwuma enti party na kwa ahoyahiem no ombeso yasene botu kire me. This is what we are talking about. They rather came and killed the businesses of the young guys. And then Boris B NDC ne be pejja no
oh new man pani ma ama ho akokra
Boris B me see Boris B I said John wan hu bi Boris B na do ka ba na minim so che otime to no say no oboka security the radi Jacob yam pijan yen chibi ene Kumasi mranti nyina relocate to Accra na yeti ana ntisa ya ka mu ntie ne yanka no kwani nchemu no bia me krokro mo ba under president Kufo Sir John minim kura metima kai me bra panyi atachi
se kwa ye ko to say the first chapter no over e binom no kwani were misguided now so ewie no in na ye part ba nti reconciliation kan no e man ma ye nya ye ma ye fi se aka ye mo ko mo ni ewie no ground no our own strength ain't mean for victory my ye it's a floating voters we can let's take a floating voters let's say
Honorable Obre. Honorable Seche Menzabuzu. Uza Obre. Penmua otinefie ema nkurare nankan. Yebu nankare fo a waka ho Honorable. 2008 me na me wo constituency. Na me a polling station youth organizer. Na me support Alan Martin. Honorable. On say Alan enya no. One me pamachaw say yen nyina yen kamomo one carry ankyere me but ala lusu ye no eda ala lusu ye sada na nam start ye adwuma me akufuado empo na ye ka ye hu bo mu no akufuado komprensa anu pona ye ka ye hu bo mu no akufuado komprensa na Honorable me na me di Honorable Kennedy akompre ko Agyapong achi enti se mi pie ebe kan sebe kasafun ade cheba o mi ani pakura na wo nkwan se wo ye panmu a wo party no mo bana wo betia me ka kire me se party ne enye sa ede wo nye sa ne ede ti party no enti mi nyai ba na bo se che mensa bozu what na say ama abonye ede dikane dia atem se de wo pe what na see am akoka kwase ampanyini ye we ya we gina ekwan wo sresre sika adi dikane di atam se de wo pe what na see am adasi bre jamra adi dikane di atam se de wo pe wa wu mu wa keka de wo pe atachi keka de wo pe keji ya mo mpanyimfo am wo party mu mo ma keka de mo pe ana bo nza wo bre ye wie ya no si se po ye kaboma floating waters no ye be ye day na Honorable tama ye de Akufuado bana ne domfo man na akra ye no na no vote no me say Akufuado wo komprensa e domfo man na no mu ye no na no vote no Akufuado wo komprensa se hu se deni ni baby hu unko your friend is KDT market, unko restaurant market, unko swami job, unko swansi job, unko tafu job, unko adum, unko central market, until will be able to say no ba we no vote. Enti wa wo ha ebe take yesen. Mwatimi atena se amma ye de Canada ni mu aye fom edi na tam se. Mu wie ya mo se yanka mo honorable ye ti wo ana koka ye interview be ka kire ye se delegate ko to aba ne ma Canada ono obeto na aba ma NDC eti honorable e ukodi ba o mi echi na o ka de wo pe kire Canada no o be ye den and wa ba Canada nkrofo wo se ye meto aba mfama ba o mia honorable onsa mo bre ese munam na mo pacha na mo frefre enso na ka party na ntisa party na tem didie ni musa wo ya we ba wo tiri aka wanu atum eto honorable se bia mo kan kire ye se kufu ado compressor enti ba o mi anso eye no ba o mi a obekọ 5 enti nkamo mu ni dia ebe yira mamu because matna sia mamu kola na dia tem enti nkamo mu no ebe yira mamu papa said ye koka kan se Canada nya obeto aba na NDC no me say edwofo mani bi so se yan kan kira mo se ba omia omuso obeto aba e dia ma NDC Canada nkrofo no mu bi edi wo machi no
Jebi MPP akọ aba na asembuza ne se omo pe obi amana da omo party na no na mo nye obi a obedi Ghana so se mampanyini ene do mo nhye ne so because a bad day pa the amount mo say omo timi de Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia aba trotro station say omo campaign enkyere yen oba de abusa ne say November 1st 2022 na fuel no diesel 23 cedis 94 pesos na petrol 17 Ghana cedis 57 pesos na ene say na tie enti obo de na eba no asan be peja petrol no e de akogina ba bia na ejina no ana na meme de mi hu ni say wo pa obenya kukuduro pa MPP atade captain de mi kan ya but mekanisa MPP atade pa Patriotic station say oni e be kasa say ye nto aba e ma MPP no hu ni say nipa no ferry ni we ni so an robert ni bode ni ada wa bonten
yeah
yes ferry ni we ni so na aban free akonwa so kra na fu e o mo se o ma ye ni yie no na 17 Ghana cedis ene 9 cedi wo de efa nyina 10 cedi me de wo za be ba nkonta de me pe captain we de oda ogusu sua de onti boy calculation we je bi so fa
enye mathematics na mi sua
Bacho 17.79 JB yire ho na wo bo 17.79 eno no diesel 79 the entire 17.79 1 liter MPP free power multiplied by 4.5 Bacho 4.5 no liter and 9 fa and ma 1 gallon Bacho we say
80 cedis 055
and 80 cedis
80 cedis
1 gallon
yes
omu free akonya
80 cedis 5 pesos
Bacho 80 cedis wo dey 5 pesos in the free enfa no enche omo enne 9.99 me share Star Oil the can you because I'm the biggest OMCCC omo baby 9.99 and also multiply by 4.5
44 cedis
what the say yamfa no ko gina 45
cedis
you 45 every 80 cedis mo enka 35 Ghana cedi obi to 1 gallon bia wanya 35 Ghana cedis meboa enti yemri amo a elodi
10 gallons
eno na me bai omo nko akiri no omo lodu osu to circle odu over there so mo gina mo to 10 gallons a day 35 multiplied by 10 ema we say 350
yeah
enti driver bia ye adwuma pon afu we nko ade owura John Mama de a che no eye tete sika 3.5 million na wo say nya akukudro be gina ye nim we ka say ye nhwe fu we so na oba obesa ye ne say ne oye na say fere ni wani so ntina me say wo betumi ni bode ni ada wa abonten no sa na ehu sa nipa no
I see.
The water 10 gallons ni o ye nua ono to 100 gallons free enkran ko paga say no obenya 35 multiplied by 100 Enti ya de omo ko omo ba jira de omo ye twe
I see.
Enti Total station de ya wi omo out and omo ko
Total mo wi ho no
no metimasi yo
why no was that
anya bi before asem ne
okay okay
ya wi omo ye out wo ho
omo tumi ma Total station
e be campaign omo be pedai
Total station ya wo dia
then ji ya sango nta we wi na be ba ho a sa ne ye nyina ahwe and omo charge baako kama no omo gu bank no microfinance no obi a otie misatam bia meka say omo be kire omo pa yeyen a yetwi commercial cars no unim say obi ti say Beige Capital aguntimi boni dia mesremo ye nya advert
o da bin senjas say agu ye ne bobodu
no omo ne yen commercial transport operators na ye aduma ene papa yi a na ne din pa obi adim ye aduma wura say wa be kawura papa so ye kawura edin aduma wura na akufo ade ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ene Kenofarata mo wa be kawura obi anim no talk as my adwuma wura to kawura ka ti oba je di say
kawura so ye adwuma wo national ambulance on APR
yo na papa yi o hia collateral free driver ni bia ho de nya ni say station master no and I say trotro drive station chairman be di adanse say we akwada ye ne ne ye adwuma ni ama olum
I see.
Now they be akoto spare parts ni ade no mo so to talk as my you know matter who be financed by Beige Capital financed by GN Bank captain say na hu Patriotic say hu bi hu bi okronum apro enti say obi betna onua ha sori ahomachi no okonya 2 billion no okoto car na nne wode aye times 2 was 4 billion 24 2 years na fatika enso na omo to sa ahyen ne maye no na interest no kitua bi ti na ma ye ho hen ha ye sa ne ma we nyina beja ha wo ye so edu betimi asa ba ye nchen se ye nto abamaw na bank na aka omo soso ye mu kakra ka ye nsan
come because anytime be a party be opposition no sa ni pa no edwin Ghana for too much opposition who Timama Ghana for Bawa Baimua Unitina. That is how politicians na yamana koyo. It's all the time the politician no kasa no kasa na Ghana ni no it's a so to
Bawumia and I say MPP National Thanksgiving Service na say any the entire uncle Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia fee after elections no.
I think I was here call a interview okay. Unim say and then so kasa bia ba say Honorable Kennedy Agyapong.
Oh yes.
Attend who free NPP mo. Now almost you are running as an independent candidate 2028. It's all over the place. Me just want to be no pay. And I'm like, yes, following Otibonsu press conference. No, yeah. I think a press conference or an interview. Yes, Ewa Lawson.
Tanko.
Yeah, Tanko. In the following that interview, no, and narrative because unza manfo name the connection between Otibonsu and Kennedy Agyapong. Very, very close friend of Kennedy Agyapong. In your case, as people immediately linked it to Ken. So then Ken break away from the NPP. Inti Abanesa, I was say you call Ken spokesperson. Ni ko busane say et say ma me ne kwesi kwaten eni enkomo councilor kwa Abanet saying
hey lawyer major say enemi hu say okọ court wa post photo kama
when they say ejume imra and no be ne me hu court na ache and what take leave kakra
I say let's see who kwanebe na mintimi nko yakwadi ya nisu ide na no me kofa ho baako
wig, then the gown. We can make a living out of that. No, Charlie. But sir, Bibia Yaboko, dear.
Well, rather than me, me pass also.
Yamiadum, me papa. In the confirm or deny, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, we're breaking away from the NPP, Anna.
Oh, Debbie. Susuda. Onye Hoda. A man in Trimuda. Say, Obi breaking away from the NPP. Obi, you only say, oh, yeah, Kendini now subject to any processor. You should be ready to embrace the outcome of such process. As you have already also to do. Of course, we had high hopes, party for the Trump era can. But what moves to us is different. That means to us is different. Kobasa, the whole year in the spirit of true sportsmanship, and of course in the spirit of good faith nature, say, Obejatum, na Africa for Nkabo. And Osha, and that can lose you. Among contestants in only the Kaba Bekasaye, a fair for Nkabo. We know to everywhere. A bra one more call party headquarters come make key official declaration. Not Papa, no, I know so fair from Nkabo. Now, so my test message, I'm a delegate to be so in rally behind Dr. Baumia. And he said, you. Yonkubi ya dibia eno nchese openino ofaso sebi o second yonkone Jomahama intese Jomahama bibia ma ndc ntia o ndc ni ana ni yonko pa ne mesacha maten alan di alan ko UP ana se movement for change just so ye alan ni ana. I want to state emphatically second on free MP moda se me kasama no but yes. Today I was also on TV so as a member of the new Patriotic Party. And at every point, the SAE be to protect the values and the objective of the party.
Okay, what may have heightened speculation would be, since the declaration of results, Honorable Ken Richie out, congratulating and all of that, but we've seen other aspirants, say Omakufi, Chiano, congratulating the further. We've seen Edutrium, we've seen Engineer Kwabena Agyapong, Yenhu say Honorable Ken Etusana Mono. Number 2, Enra Thanksgiving service, of course, who UPSA, conspicuously absent, na Honorable Ken. Don't you think, sir, San Newman may have heightened that speculation and the believability of the story online?
I mean, I do agree with you that in terms of, say, a full of such speculations in India, it can be justifiable, say, but the fact remains unchanged. That in terms of the man's commitment to the party, unbroken, unshaken, unresolved, and unchanged. But Obi, most media take a credit, so they mean your opinion or a Jumaini BBM. I don't know when this convention began. You judge a NIPA commitment to a party and then loyalty to a party. Say, Obi we need election now. I'm going to support NIPA. I don't mean to be very honest. This is the first time I'm seeing it. Say, Obi we need prime minister. We have to gather ourselves and go to Nipakofi. Apart from say publicly, ya bonabaso, ya commending no, ya congratulating no. I also call to the extent they say, we have to now place a new interpretation on it, such as say, on supporting Nipako. The party you a bit about your feet. You want quite as on support. I don't know how anytime we try to create complex barriers for ourselves and try to create assumptions and speculations, which most of them are unfounded. Say, no, maybe home. I don't know when this became a convention. So we need less than that. I also Tenefi, now Obi Baho, to our Maha, support. Again, on the issue of second and demand call National Thanksgiving service, I get it because he's a senior member of the party and the rational expectation is a which might the apple. But the truth is, the man was out of town. Just like President Kufuor was out of town, President Akufo-Addo was out of town, Dr. Brian Sample was out of town and they all couldn't go. Ken was also out of town.
And the Enra, not honorable Ken ni Ghana.
Enra, which is Sunday or yeah, Ken was out of town.
Oh, and he's still out of the country, I suppose.
No, he's back.
Not Obada Bayano pay.
Obada Numre.
And that's Obada na event napon.
Yes. Saturday I met him. Me no enya ne family call lunch kakra. Owie na otia ne na kakra because now owo an existing. We say Ken will lose election on Saturday. Sunday and you call Bernard Hokodana say. Monday, not Pukajuma, and he started his business engagements and everything. The Milkana Miniha, me buy I fear did him come on, I got some maybe have a lunch and one coffee bill, and he went out of town. Now, Sebu, a move the Untimintre or a family man, be a area or be a the Paho don't be a business deal, be a say. But he was not around, and it's not went to mind the Armano.
And he was not around, meaning, say, he was in Ghana, but not in Accra.
Obi, he was out of town. That is the most important information that I can give.
Say Obi a uhu Saturday a muko didi ye. Na event nenso ye Sunday. Na se otu kwan ba Sunday anwumra na brochire no ana se Ghana
happen. Obi say you ushia business partners wo Nigeria kura na Togo kura ba say you are out of town. What I say? Okay. Say I don't have the permission to put
baby, I'll call it. That's fine. But at least you can confirm, say he was invited for the event.
Oh, certainly he was in the know. I cannot pretend that he was not in the know. That's a proper name. But I'm just saying, it drew South Grenadier. The whole of Sunday, who knew Kumuha. And until now, Pedino and Timmy other day. But no, it's there, take a cat.
On my maybe now on my is all question back could be man of him at man. Yes.
Oh, my radio. A text message invitation. I am a Bible quotation be reading.
Minister say text message. No, but say a text message invitation and Bible quotation. On Bible quotation and was say kind event na say.
No, we need the full details of the invitation. But the minimum say no onim. Because I knew dia na and the mintimid who said answer not with him. It was in the know. But I'm saying na any Nijumedibia who di out of town so I the Asia.
Okay.
Sebu or change essence say what any. So no one see you Brian went to mama.
Yeah, on this went to me, I'm sure it's true. It's true. I get you. But Lawyer Kwesi Kwatin.
Lawyer was able to.
No, we brutal. Charlie, my nurse na yemfa insi. Wahu. Bibiania. Ye besan so aba bidin komobio. Me gidi se de waka no party for ni nyina tie o. Waka isi de ase under no circumstance na honorable Ken ebe twe ne ho de free MP. He still remains a committed member. Party for expect to say he will be out there to campaign for Dr. Bawumia, right? That's fine. Kwesi ma yena se bibia ni ebese aba bidin komobio. Why? Medase pa Kwesi Kwatin ene yete nka no yekasamafo edema the honorable Kennedy Akompreko Agyapong the campaign to become flag bearer of the party 2026 year na sabato no etumi eko
mami wi me de me say onyoma boboso kakra manti na me quickly na men kai greater Accra regional minister
enti abusuan na ne no no best rew say obe like no share video we are the comments at the comment section na say
2026 year na sabato no etumi eko
mami wi me de me say onyoma boboso kakra manti na me quickly na men kai greater Accra regional minister
enti abusuan na ne no no best rew say obe like no share video we are
the map project no so delay ni say time mo start here no they realize say Kumasi water and sewage pipes ni nyina supply Kumasi no so I mean roundabout one I say na she we have to do massive relocation works it costs some money a delayed project. I can hold it project indeed.
But originally, there was a project na completion date near time, man.
Well,
originally,
no. Tama, you secure loan there. Na kepesi we by 2024.
2024 ending 2024.
Exactly, substantially.
That's when you secure the original loan from Spain.
Stanaman.
Until say the decision was taken, say
MBO. No, to say pay another fund.
A car, and so it means we are no opposition. Our Bible, they are not justify why I can't do that. In Musumi Kakre, Echomiana, NDC for Gina Baby Cassette. Kuko for Christ Cana and Nitio Macana. Isha. That was 3,600. Isha. They think it's more than 6,000. Not almost yes, our arguments based on the cocoa world market price. I don't know what they say argument. We say almost say we bet me say argument no and na say you ntio almost 6,000 because the table not 10 and I won no about be fisi fire and I give the way a sheshe and unfortunately for you cocoa no nti say me fan say Kosi Ayachia, they determine the price with Zungo. What I say? Because the leaders they are so myopic thinkers, say Kuku no kwa na so need the team Kuku here. And you know, their reliance on the world market and the exportation of the raw cocoa bean and none of you do the dream. I always say this. It's so bad, me obiaja politics. And Yanko Tony say, now thought majority was even because buying so they can say now they're even going to process about 50% of the cocoa bean in Ghana. I thought they were going to say it was a good thing. Now people are starting to think alongside the say as a state processing Yama. In the finance minister said now CPC is going to process about 50% of the cocoa beans in Ghana locally. Yekoyam no machine ada besi kwa homa nkra no mana debi o process ya emma sika obenya wa manone no ekosuru chain we dey raw cocoa bean make because you are adding value to the product. This has been the argument of Nkofua omodwin ekokan ewokomra. It has been the argument of Nkofua omodwin ekokan we ase. Say, before we a country obey sika, as a separate the processing of raw materials, industrialization, CPC LLC temayene, and then they also say so processing more because I'm not to buy juma and for the summer swan, the tuamoka. And see, the person who is even working at cocoa board, the person doesn't give a damn whether cocoa farmers are paid or not. Because or not, and the 13th, I is why the next 2 weeks, better prepare when now let's get Pianica. Only my craft was a cannabis account. Yes. What I say? And see, minority now is talking more like a Ghanaian. Minority now is talking more like cocoa resumi. Minority now is now talking more like cocoa farmer. Oti cocoa farmer nase. Say haircut here the ama cocoa for no the go farmers no enye enti yanko pay emergency liquidity support here ban go to omuka. Odo wano ebo nyere a. Ebi wo you. Na misankum to reduce obesity, you see, even your labor laws, you cannot even reveal somebody's emolument to the person's disadvantage. Say, and then you have a cut 2 cities or 10 cities. Ghana say, so person will review the salary. You can only review it upwards. Yes, but you cannot review my salary downwards. Say ochina no boso no beso no o say na ogi 2 cities that next month make you are 150 pesos. No, but cocoa no any salary. What I say, cocoa no a product na wo cotton and the product, the price of the product, it's also determined by a lot of factors. And unfortunately, this time around, Nagasano, on the world market, the cocoa price per ton has dropped drastically. And the end say Ghana, no, when you move for cocoa in every, what I say, it's the balance of cotton. It's the cotton they are. And the young tissue said a very bit minisca, a bit of cocoa, a craphonica. Yeah. So shall sky access to about 2,500 no plana and pay the swap sales now Ghana buying AMCC. Even that say a young buying on that when you say or tissue puma, you go back to now. I'm committed to more than 2,500 not the account. Because by the end of the I said I went German or tissue. Because in the Panama was 3,600 the crowd of them. And then no. I did not pay me 2,500. Instead, we saw a cocoa in bag. I told 2,500. Now translating to dollar. That's it. Ode ton a compare one marketer. I just said, Ghana, we are even selling, buying the cocoa around $6,000 per ton. Of which world market, yes, 1,000. Just still, I come back. And also so that in a caliber, yes, it's a bias. So I know where you say. You see, the bottom line is that women think outside the box. Cocoa bits near you might be brave. Other countries they have cocoa wine, other liquor, chocolate, good chocolate, and then or the same, and you might be brave. What I say? Last me no be doing come up and make catch that guy so value for bread number make compare some more cocoa bread. To be sase cocoa bread say cocoa cry the bread ana. Because say younger we don't utilize the thing. Anything for kakra bi mpo na sa dey make cry no. Omunim. Last time I catch us say me ne former Greek minister called to Western region or the chocolate come and coffee bi. Yeah. Cocoa oka chocolate na me say ku. Any excitement on the room. I say, I see one cocoa here, Ujinasi. And no one in the other side way. Cocoa farmer, who chocolate that. Oh, yes. Oh, what chocolate that's not the say, cocoa no there. Oh, yet you say, how can you say that cocoa is in between? Yes, we cough woman. Almost a two cocoa, not the same kuma. I know that two cocoa, nobody be PC and no pen with him. Into only chocolate, a young mama. Leaders, Christopher, leaders, some year professors, leaders, some year we are, yet almost say, morally they are upright, almost gain, almost cassa year, no me say. They are so myopic to the point, say. Bibiana quiet to say tonaton buy and sell. To say they will be or they say a container shop biama buy your tiano easy trading or call a makola kofani ama begum no aton a son no akofa bi no the begum no aton. That is how governance in this country has become. It has become so cheap that people don't even have to think to govern this country. We cannot continue to have leaders like that too. Whether it's MPP or NDC, we are tired of them. Leaders have to be creative and think outside the box and see how Ghana and Kasano. I am proud to say we are the producers of ABCD. Oh, Ghana, we are second largest cocoa producing and acquired. It's a form the boy must have free. Godin more time. It's the largest, the largest, the second largest producer. It's a news I have Ghana by this time is still talking about cocoa prices and how you bet me a processing cocoa. Hey, we are talking about that the question crowd than in the moa or turn it or say the crown and they can be coffee for now to put the command coffee because leaders say cocoa the two leaders they don't even know how to manage it. Now, open what shroud would a near man. What do we press? What I say? What can I or see the significance of the parable of the talent is that God help those who help themselves. That is the significance of that parable. If you cannot help yourself, God will not help you. enti time talent no ye de ba ko mienu ne esa share for 7 owura ne baaye de ye ma ne ba ko de ko share for mo afa anye hwe ye gifi ni nsam ne mo ye ma ne mensa na ono di ebi ka ho no ye gi we bi no ye de ma no. So if you are endowed with certain resources and you are not able to manage it well, as I say, jiffy in them. And now come to say nipa and what dears have been in him. Young team before the team will say, these are not managers who can manage our resources. And you know, people, me also managers are all to me and managing resources in a better. And those are the things I say, because you cannot have leader Coco there you see this time around so you Ghanaian start thinking say obia ye de ade be hye nsa ontumi ye no mamu me MPP NDC nonsense no ya bread ya just ade na for a very long time simple ever so bia na so o papa start ye NDC ni a na kosi de ehia fo na just ehia na doko ye o bi so ma ye he papa ye MPP ni me na ye MPP ni ana bi fie ni ati MPP e ho na ye kwa MPP meeting o be ko na e fie ni ya e sa de na mo mutima yo mo de nti biria yo mo it is about time people get up and tell you say you see for us to develop we don't need MPP we don't need NDC we need people who can think outside the box, people who are creative. We don't care about your party colors. And then sorry now pie now ko park o ka filling station na market na ko tade a yan for party card in kotokoko dabi enti yen here sa MPP NDC no for anything na bisa so mo okuta that party card na kra no dey emfa so no na menya party card the mass first rank obi MPP card ni pe we and say omo me useless pa no bom kita MPP because yan for mo body yen you don't even use it for anything. You don't even use it for anything. So the development of Ghana does not depend on MPP and NDC. How can your mama? Only NDC for free one. NDC. Now where who's the farmer? Yeah, the cocoa do hey. The shop one MPP ni cocoa and NDC ni cocoa. Now say it will call a cocoa farmer. Start thinking about yourself. Say politician about catch us to hell with your party. Now, where I stand, I don't care about any political party. That's it. I care about Ghana. And any leader that I know can bring development to Ghana, that is the leader I want to follow. Because these young people, in fact, they know they are. Rather, all those at the top are rather riding on the back of the parties and enriching themselves. Yeah. Now, majority of Ghanaians, it's one more bread. And then you see Agyapong standing there talking about haircuts. He was the one spearheading town hall meetings and now former finance minister Koyata, not all yet, come on, levy, and DDEP, Eban, Agyapong and they spearheading Sadiano town hall meetings of the church and the reason why domestic debt exchange. As I sit here, I also lost money, and that time we didn't know haircuts. I lost money out of that maybe if you know the buyer. So that is why I am telling you, say, going forward, we need leaders who can think, leaders who are creative, leaders who can take small resources and maximize the profits. It's about time you run Ghana as a business enterprise. Anytime you are using anything that belongs to Ghana, you ask yourself, what can I add to this for you to profit Ghana? If you can't do anything like that, you have no business in government. If you cannot produce profit for Ghana, you have no business to sit in any public office. Because you will not go and sit there, mismanage the place, and by the time you see office, now you are working on their behalf, you deprive them from a lot of things. Mandiabe will go home and unfortunately he will be given ex gratia. Yeah. Now cocoa farmers are money them cocoa so make sure must be fishing. I don't know, God knows how long they are going to be in office. Now Omiboma is deprived. John Mahama will leave office with a lot of package and benefits. Minister of Agric, every one, Article 71 office holders, whether they manage the resources well or not, the ex-gratia doesn't care. So the leaders that we will bring to manage you should be leaders, it should be give and take. You help Ghana, Ghana will also help you. Exactly. But you cannot come and run the country down and you when the other rather going home. Why didn't you bother? Now the coffee. Now I have work or so I have for. Now there you say, I'm just so damper. You say, I'm just so ineffective. Leader on one number. Who are done what chum? Almost yes, cap. I know. What chum? No shower was one pegma. Me also not do beyond it. Or in to anything. There has to be sometimes they have I don't know, they have to do peer review to know say and before it's all with you minister we see you on Bajuma it's a civil free office because a political appointment so it's at the behest of the president. They don't care. Yes. Now ukuta party card now they don't care. If not, that is the reason why they not offer or they send a party media figure there. Not game on managing the biaga on emission on creative trader. You know on CEO and I say or your MC and business hub there before your business. Now or take business for no because on we are say. But on my political head. At the moment you mayor MC yes the chairman of the MIMSEC and I said DISEC the Municipal Metropolitan Security Council. You have noblemen, police commanders and everybody because they're not baby chairman and then I can crab on TSA. He doesn't have any background in security but it's one of the chairman of the Security Council. That is the system we are running in this country, and everybody thinks once occupy public office, or meanwhile, and running down. How? Ghana in 2026 talking about cocoa, how to manage cocoa. Yes. Katakwasi cocoa. By this time, it is so shameful to the politicians, both MPP and NDC, because one of them will say, we don't care about them. So, Mr. Nkum, are you telling me, say, we cannot have people who can manage cocoa and produce something better for Ghana? And then one of them he said, and we shouldn't be here. We shouldn't be here. It's because you see the truth is that around the other we didn't blast off was no a PR room. Oh, there son no the your ball league no the president the chiti ya not here and then they know your press conference. One good morning Ghana not hop coffee shop mafia see no the chile. You see, don't go and put somebody who doesn't even understand the industry. It is a clear case and run the cocoa. Oh, yeah, sure, sir. Only PhD. Oh, it's probably I am not in any way downplay anybody's academic qualification. But the truth is that. So ukita PhD, it doesn't make you the wisest person on earth. It doesn't make you an expert in a certain field. Or is it cocoa? Is PhD? Is it cocoa production? I don't know them. If you PhD in any area, population studies, and I say public policy, and I say we are in economics. We need PhD. I say public policy. No matter policies, no matter the PhD that he holds. He doesn't understand where he is. It's about time John Haman Kasabe na point is me. Now why you shuffle run here the because of a bad product. 1 year pen always shuffle. Now I hope before the man will do a President before they didn't care about the number of months you spend in office. All he was looking for was results. If the person is not giving you results, he has no business there. Don't allow Rabiabe to always be sitting at that tribune office without producing results. If he has to be taken even to the Jubilee House or to even to become a minister and function effectively, put him there.
That's why Honorable Ken was saying that
SSA yetimi ede agric ministry no ye de call baby to say northern region maybe anka cocoa agency no ye the cocoa agency no echo the cocoa be attack the western region western north what you akra na akra the kwakwa be ba be na no otitubura na ochira ni ayenya wa hot no ka kira wa be ayen fam to spray cocoa so ye ka cocoa nkrampa ya timi na brada ye hu a onu entertaining these people and their omo Ghana for adwin but they are the same people and omudi John Mahama chia o ka kire Ghana for nyina say ye ba mema mu say etini ya to de ama wo dey tomorrow no ni problem MPP for so your campaign will be a tomorrow. You see, as a leader, you to Obama na power never showing someone. The onus is on you to put the square pegs in square holes, the round pegs in round holes. Everywhere that everybody fits, put them there to give you results. But not put people at where they cannot produce results. The first year to Obama on say, you obey the other and see a boy sem. Yen you don't buy it. That is the reason why, and as we speak, MPP is referred to as opposition and the minority in parliament. If you know, they were the ruling government, or not the ruling party. But I know some since the days of Kwame Nkrumah, you two Mama party be any who are so about to the same people. And so you know, because a free SHS, and then you have my public so Ghana ha, all normal the buy. If you are two Mama, I don't interest them, can tell you so forever. Why no one yema ya ankasa ekosa light to abam ya ne baba make catch say you bet him to kokko also. That is how Ghanaians have to behave. Until me as I sit here, I always tell people I'm an MPP person, but MPP ya de nenya na say me timika no one is say na only responsible party person. Only responsible party person. So when ya de woni native ye wo see million no or ka minka what I say? Are you senior tornado? What's so many about Sigum? No, Sabonia. Because you look at the million by Jasa or Sabonia, we say, man, got to be on Libya and papa. Once you are there, make sure say every time what you are looking for, say, Opesha say, Periperio, and Yama Papa, a bed one Ghana. You want me say, yeah, yan to mean guarantee your muffin chow. In terms of say Ghana be you and say you because the war more run country one kasakwa obre that is what now call the someone yan is enabling environment no one yan is every be between posterity will judge you posterity will say you were an irresponsible citizen na say me tiwe ma dream na me say me kodwani akoti kokko bi na nka me maye na maye so awu na me say asha ase ma nkofo haircut ebu wa bem kra. What I say, and all the time we have to be responsible. Say, no matter the party in government, young country say we are not moving, and yet, but we have this all as well now boils down to leadership with good vision. All right, Albert Asumani, political czar, and menino AD and Komo Ewaha and Chess Sabato Yafe, Ebebem Nafe Yedi. Messages I would want to balance so Eddie about, but in the meantime, my main comfort tabia takum and for my tabia.
Who what that? That is the kind of leader we want. My essay, Panini Bia on any Benya Sam Wahano, Wabuano because officer no wasika into a hokan and a mamma say, Nancrophobic, and I say what you say, and I say what Mal can say, and I say what Mal be a Quanaqua Jimmy. Jimmy no nun tobi ma se sa ka na wo de to social media no a wo di na chi so no tebi mu a ne yiri tebi mu a ne babi tebi mu a na won timi nto sa ka ne bi ma wo badia na timi tobi ma abronya dia ene abronya ye ni papa what you say na hwe constitution ya me kan ye ya wo dia mu MPP fo party executives munim no krepa but mo pese presidential prime minister die obi aba odi kakra beba enti kakra obi di beba nti mo kan nipa na sema o be che kakra mo nya bi ba mo nim pefe se obi na ese ku no ba kakra obi di beba nti mo kan wasem me nkwa abato national officers here, they will tell you. MPP national officers, past and present, back at us and in quite elections, and you obisi kada. Me. That is how I am. Me obeying quite lessons, and my mean unity can conquer to man. That is how I am. Past and present, back at you. Minim kra metima yi dwombo adua dance. Minim kra no metima yi kodua dance. Me to abama wa me to abama say what they no go fear Abraham. You can't give me money. You can't give me money. Ah, me baby amadru no I know how to look for money. You can't give me money. Ye sika boa manfo bebre wo tumase ye pay betuma ba be kan wo platform ha e de na ebenya firim ye nya hwim firim ti eniaman sa mo twen ma na say man DC for this have voices na ye campaign ya and people for mu jagireje so say afi we campaign be de no be kansem onye ready say ye ba wie nu na tete apansam. Onye ready say ye be wie no na tete apansam because obi anya be man nche na obi a he wo kwa no boko ye be ye adwuma no said the 2016 ye no because me de me madwuma de ha me ti de me sha ampepi fo boss me ye adwuma me me sha boss me ye adwuma no ama ampepi from now to 2028 ya adrobi anka danum malam bian timi mfa me nhyɛ danum da adrobi anka danum nya sɛ bɔsɛ me ya adwuma na ma mpp adrobi anka danum obi antimi mfa me nhyɛ danum. So it's about time say mo frɛ asia warning crofo bi nya sa ye ne ye betuma kɔ ne sa time 3 na adwuma ye be ye wa ha on beti shock. And not the other teaser, a free show. Ha! And or Wednesday or so. The second lady. And a test comfort CI. Ye test comfort ye MPP wing ya. Woman ni J amano sem one. Woman a darting. One by your constituency leaders. Our party no darting. Parliamentarians wom that regional executives wom a binum co constituency binum ya polling station a binum baba be national offices na maami na sia omo na all two omo for say politics ye atem didie no muma ye nyim firi ho afutuo we mun kwadi obi atem Munya politics ya hu da ho se be ya MPP benya ahoden afutuo we maame no waka bone ofiri wa producer fa screenshot na US number bi wo so no fato so na MPP fo no monhwe screenshot na US number bi wo so no fato so Aba first screenshot on account. Very good. Why? Any panel the fee Phillips or America. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong call America. Sa fee Philip in the drive on. Or call America. Fee Philip and the drive on. Mumisa Honorable Kennedy Agyapong say onimobia ye friend Fifi Philip. Oko America, sa Fifi Philip and the drive no. Asena Samira Baumia kan yo anka no boni o. Afutuo de masay. Mo ye nkra mo ba politics mo. Mo ma mo kasa honte. Munko did your be atem. Near peaceful exercise na MPP nya kono no. O firi wa na fifi Philipono. Wakwa odi ade we akoto platform so say. Wamon pe ahobrasia futuo bia emfiri Samira Baumia ho. No mo de wombe kone gidigidi ene na guso no nyame na meka fifi Philips Kennedy Agyapong driver niya owo America. Ne number na guso no +1 646 491 3713 ade odekoto WhatsApp platform so no ade a odekoto WhatsApp platform so enra eno no na owia wakwa akokase ono preach for unity asema Samira Baumia kan ye no ma wo bone ye wo mo enso ne driver ni a ye friend Fifu Philip a wo America ni okotwere ye no ye nsoma wo ye de ye mpe asundue kasa bia wo Samira wunya ni papa bia enya wo na obetu yefo ye nya wafutuo di din atemfu from okọ ne number na gutu Fifi Phillips ne number na mbia tudwa no enipa na onam kasa ope unity no ne wama ne draba ni a wo America ko post no na niema ye be show wo krom ha no oduru kwan so a on ne be kasa on coin lessons ni bi and I promise him on that. I promise you we are on Tiasia uncle independent or co-independent uncle Republican ka na o winning. And niema make sure wa ha no some from be corner that tangent there match say me ye be match or kwanu slow motion or kwanu gentry na mo so be kwanu munga mu a ne ka be say wo kwanso ne ka be say wo kwanso catch and play monfa 2 documents in mra kus ai mon try answer mon try munyi we nim free so na menya bibi kakra bi MPP for some about 2-3 months in here. Asuma sin crofo no WhatsApp platform so and about me akra siremu ho no ukwa boko a polling stations no wamoto abatia no ba me anya 0 0 polling stations and about me anya ye eno kire say wono ani kromfo kra reject no ufi say you are smart. Sa politics no me no quite lessons ya ask o mo me no ma quite lessons bia what is ania man ba flat no da fam sorry biem because me quite lessons ya mpa ya me bo an say nipa no be propaganda tia me nya me bo mpa ya bia me prayers ni say nipa no be ka me ho nsem o ka me ho nsem no response no ne to me ma ba o me propaganda na obeye ne tra obedie no and no na to me maba because me power show ma won fi nyina bubu abato onye wakono bi 4 months nie ena ne nkura no Facebook and na kura obi ono so ye political strategies me normally I don't want to destroy relationship. Certain people they call themselves political strategies. I have a WhatsApp conversation obi call radio so your man topic and no afra bronye say your mama topic into boame what I should say. And so na ye nya kwanya kotena TV so was me your political strategies and no ya domachede. Meanwhile ya te party ama party no ekwa abatu no wanya percentage. Party no ekwa abatu no wanya percentage. But you sit on the radio no waka say who your political strategies. But who be call radio so no afra bronye say me research ma ya mama topics because me a basa fast na who dimidie no afra me na ma support with facts and data. And now we think of radio to say we are political strategies. No wonder ya wa mrantie bi wo ha ukwa bren region kofi boaten ne kofa o mobile abrantie bi kofi boaten ne kofa na ba say o meka communication team. Ordinary banam say akwa wo bache wari regional secretary Kofi Boateng na kofa ba nam say ko da bi obeche worry odini ba 2013 2014 or ko radio so no afa phone senior topic ya di amami ni o na me kwa ne sen na no pa no ma sorry 5:30 na ma man points or no di be ko radio. And no timid na WhatsApp platform so insult me. People are built. Nkrofo me ma page omo. Na me ma tira topics. I'm out topics ya kwakoye debate. Every morning stating bia obekobia you call me and now on ebre politics me na metige. Every election si bia obe make sure say office wa page into a best tia bronye. Ne sorry tia no so mame winning more. Tam bia no empire and so best tia me. Ewo election bia. E bi na we tia Kotna TV so I am a political strategist. WhatsApp conversation in our ha. Who call radio so your mouth topic here. Now what frame me my bronye. Na me ma support with facts and data. You call yourself a political strategist. Now I'm sorry. Aquaco post to say polling stations be wo ha. But omianya 0 polling stations here treasure my rejecting. You see? Say nya poli ayi intellectual dishonesty. And now person display. So kwa bokwa. Everybody be a reason well be nim say. Bokun takwano e different adomakuma mreso ayanwo ba omiano na eye kusase boku conflict and kusasis has been with the NDC ebesinne and a Mampusis have been with the MPP besinne yatu abawie ye no officer onu kwa na enyansani wa Ghana ha no wakwako fa kusase polling stations. Meaning say you support them. Yet to abawie ye no. Na honorable Kennedy Japan akwako fa kusase polling stations no. E dia man nkura say they should circulate the polling stations na e wo kusase land no. Infantry Ghana for say Baomia ye unpopular in the north. Because these polling stations, Baomia had 0, and Baomia are unpopular in the north. You are not smart that some of us. We are very smart. Yeah, research you. Yeah, research we again how research quality you. Yeah, research. I support you with proper data at the Kodimans. Until you are smart in 10 years, mubinum. Until you want to dwell on the kusase boku conflict, And now why selective? Now what fa kusase polling stations in the say, Baomia ya unpopular or north ho. Now this polling stations in Yinano, Baomia had 0. Owie yano, onim so bi wo nyansa chen so baby say. Polling stations here one man prusi line no, and so we fine. And then one show. He is doing that to make Baomia unpopular within the MPP. And to affect kusase polling stations. Baomia nya 0 no, at the barbecue. But Mamprisi polling stations na Domahama nya 0 no, and on a kura bianca wasem. Masramo, producer, produce the kusase polling stations na. Kennedy Agyapong kura no security produce Baomia nya 0 no. Yes. Media me say the evidence and I'm the be aduma. Where ya kusase polling station. Mo man men so kakra na I say mo bie mu too much. Kusase polling station mo very good. Where ya kusase polling station say mo hwa. Ba omianya I think 0 and 1, 0 and 1. Where ya kusasi polling station and tokwana e woboko no e ya kusasi Mamprisi enti Kusasi polling station ɛna ɔno na kwakofa Kusasi polling station no ɛna ɔde ba be make Bawumia unpopular within the MPP say no for Krano they rejected Bawumia 0 in this polling station. We MPP near no one bisa honorable Kennedy Agyapong and Crawford no say polling station ya will show ye no. Ewa boko eye man prince eye Kusasi.
It's your girl Lady Ziggy. Job for the youth. The base has come to stay. The third force is here. And Ghana first. When you talk about the base, you talk about fighting corruption. You talk about fighting unemployment. You talk about industrialization. Building industries. And until the base number. The base no. A man for MPP and a man for NDC. The base is coming for Ghana. Just like Ghana first. Ye the Ghana and the D ni mukai. Inti obi biara or drain Ghana home or drain in my home. Our person Ghana tumpong.